Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be taking a look at 8 different ways that you could actually speed up the performance on your Samsung Galaxy A15. Now, if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So make sure you guys stay locked into the end of the video because today we're going to be covering 8 separate things that you can do to actually speed up your device when it comes to the A15. And so this is probably going to be, you're probably going to be able to use these tips with other Galaxy phones as well, either older generations or even the, A23, A34, things like that. So let's just jump into the first tip on how to actually speed up the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. Okay, so the first thing that I definitely think is really cool about the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G is that it does have a really good processing chip in here. It's the MediaTek Dimensity 6100 Plus. But the first thing I wanted to show you what you should do is go here into settings. Second thing you're going to go ahead and do is go into your display. After you go into the display option on this device, you're going to locate it right here where it says display. And one of the things that you would want to do is actually take advantage of the high refresh rate, which is 90 Hertz, giving it more smoother animations and scrolling speeds when you're actually using this device. I definitely think that's going to increase the overall speed when browsing through your apps on here. Now, while this feature is turned on, just keep in mind that it will kind of give your phone a little bit less battery life than it normally would have if you were using the 60 Hertz refresh rate. So you will get a better, battery life if you were using 60 Hertz refresh on this device. But, definitely wanted to let you know that this 90 Hertz scrolling is actually really good for browsing through different applications like YouTube, Amazon. So like when you're scrolling through right here, you're going to notice that it has really good scrolling speeds and it's going to fly through pretty much most things that you try to do. And you can go into things like Amazon, and it's going to scroll through the different products very quickly. And so that's something that I really like about this device, because the high refresh rate is going to actually give it a better experience when it comes to browsing. And you can see it's not going to look jittery. It's going to actually look really smooth when browsing through your, media on here. Now, the second thing that you should do to speed up the performance on the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G is go into your option where it's going to say settings. So you're going to go into the settings menu real quick. And after you locate settings, then you're going to go into accessibility. So next thing you want to do is just go into a few options right here where it says accessibility. And you want to actually go into interaction and dexterity right here. Now, actually it's in the option where it says visual enhancements right here. So once you're in visual enhancements, you actually want to click this option which says remove animations. It's going to basically prevent some effects, but it's useful if you're sensitive to animation movement. And so with this turned on, you won't see like that split second where everything is loading. Is basically going to be almost instant when you're actually touching the button. The app is going to appear on the screen without that little animation that kind of loads up. So it's very nice because it's going to let you kind of get the impression that you're opening up the app a lot faster. And it does seem a lot faster because that animation isn't loading on the screen. So, I could definitely say that if you turn that on, you're going to notice a big difference when it comes to using the Samsung Galaxy A15. So I would recommend actually turning that on because apps open up a lot quicker and it just makes it look a lot faster when you're moving from one app to the next. Now, the third way to actually speed up performance on a Samsung Galaxy A15 5G is basically going into your settings right here one more time. Locate the option where it's going to give you the ability to actually go to device care. So you want to enter device care on this device. And so what that's going to do is give you a couple of different options right here. So one of the things I like to do is optimize my phone right here. Right when you get here, it's going to optimize your phone, right? So you're going to click this option and it's going to detect high battery usage, close certain apps. Apps use memory, it'll detect that, and it'll actually optimize it, and it'll tell you that your report has been updated. And so basically it's going to move much faster, and you're not going to notice as much lag because all the apps that were actually making the device slow down will actually be closed out. So I definitely think that's going to overall improve the performance when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. Okay. Now, another thing that you can actually do is go slide up right here and click close all. And so every time you do that, it frees up all the memory on your phone so that basically every single app will be closed, allowing less background processes. And so it's going to basically be able to, it's like clearing your head and before you take a test or something, you're going to be more refreshed and ready to go. It's the same thing with your phone. So the more you clear out the apps on here, the better it's going to perform. So it's like giving your phone a little rest and kind of clearing it out and allowing it to actually perform a lot faster because of that. All the apps being closed out that actually make it have to think a little bit harder. So when you close all of those out, you're going to notice that it's actually going to perform a little bit better as well. Now, another tip that I find helpful when I'm using my devices is that you can actually move apps to your SD card if you do have one in here. So all you would have to do is take the SIM remover tool from out of the box, push it inside of this hole right here. And then what you want to do is insert a micro SD card and then go into your option right here on your phone where it says the apps. So in order to do that, you have to click apps right here. And so once the SD card is inside of your phone, you can click on some of the apps. And once you hit that, you're going to basically go into storage. And when you have the SD card in here, it's going to actually know whether it's a app that's using the internal storage or the external storage. At this moment, I don't have an SD card in here, but once you click storage, it will pop up move to SD card somewhere right here. And then you're going to click that and transfer the app to the SD card, because the less apps that are inside of your phone's storage, the faster it's going to be able to operate. Now, another thing I recommend you doing is going into settings and clicking software update. So you could find it literally right here on this screen. You're going to click software update, and every now and then this device is going to receive an update which will enhance the performance and everything like that. Right now it's up to date, so there's no enhancements. But when you do update your phone, one of the things that Samsung's known for is optimization and better performance when it comes to their software updates. And one really cool thing about the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G is that it's going to receive 5 years of security updates and 4 years of software updates. So one of the things that you may want to do is check this software update option every now and then so that you can update and optimize the software on your Samsung device. You can also go back into device care and click memory. And so one of the things that Samsung devices allow you to do is clean out this memory and that's taken up your phone's ability to actually perform. So you can click clean now. And one of the things it's going to do is clean out the memory, making it be able to operate a lot faster. You could also go to memory right here, and it's going to put this in a deep sleep if you don't use it. And that will actually allow the phone to operate much quicker because it's going to be cleared out of the device, making it a little bit faster. There's also another option right here called auto optimization, and you want to turn this on. So basically what's going to happen is that the device care automatically performs optimizations to keep your phone running smoothly. And this is going to start closing out background apps and cleaning memory as well. And then you want to turn on auto restart, because whenever your device starts to slow down, the phone will automatically restart when performance issues are detected, allowing it to run smoother. And you can actually schedule when you want those resets to happen. But I definitely recommend turning this on, because a lot of the times you want to have your phone running at optimal performance. So I definitely recommend actually turning on auto optimization as well. But if you go back into memory, you're going to notice that there's an option down here called RAM Plus. And this is going to give your phone the ability to use more of its virtual memory. So one of the things about memory on a phone is that you can run more apps at a time when the higher the RAM is. But when the lower the RAM is, it's actually just gonna it's not gonna be able to open as many apps at a time, but it will free up more internal space on your device. So this will take up 4 gigabytes of RAM on your device, or ROM on your device. But if you want it to run a little bit smoother, I would turn on RAM Plus so that your device is able to actually have a little bit more memory that it can actually access. Another thing that I think makes this device run faster is if you disable the Google feed on the left side, which kind of takes a little long to actually load up sometimes. So one of the things you might want to do is long press the display, click the option where it says settings right here, and then you actually want to go down until you see the option where it says add media to home screen, because one of the things is that this is actually using some memory to actually open up every time. So with that turned off, you won't have to worry about the device actually needing more memory. And so it's gonna actually operate much better when that's turned off, in my opinion, because it's not having to think about opening that up every single time. So it's cool, because one of the things it's going to be able to do is free up some of the memory on your device when that's turned off. So you could also open up device care and add the optimization widget on the next page. So if you want to just quickly optimize it by pressing the button, it's going to automatically optimize it. And you can see it says phone has been optimized. So you can have that widget to press at your convenience whenever you want to do that really quickly. And so, you have all your widgets right here as well down below that it's given you. And I think it's pretty cool that it has so many different widgets. I definitely like the weather widget, so I'm going to put that here as well. I like listening to the music on Spotify, so I can also add the Spotify widget. But another way you can actually optimize performance on this device, and I'm going to show you right now, is accessing this mode on here called easy mode. So if you actually go into the device's settings one more time, and you go into display one more time, you're going to notice that there's this option right here on the bottom, and it's going to be called easy mode. And so one of the things you want to do is actually turn on easy mode. And what this is going to do is simplify your device, making it less crowded and busy. So it says use the home screen layout with a bigger on-screen items and longer touch and hold delay to prevent accidental actions, and high contrast for readability. So with this easy mode turned on, one of the things you're going to notice is that everything is going to get bigger, but it's going to simplify the device so that you can see right here, it's not going to be everything is just going to be really fast, because it's going to be taking up less power when it's on the easy mode. You won't be able to add widgets, but you can still add apps on your home screen. Everything is going to look bigger, but you can add your contacts right here, which is cool on the home screen, but it's going to simplify it, so everything is just going to open a lot faster. And so if you wanted to just have a quicker phone on the easy mode, I definitely think that's going to actually make your device faster. You could also speed up the touch delay on here, which will actually make it faster. So if you want to speed that up, hit very short, and as soon as you touch something, you're going to notice that it pops up within seconds, because when you put it on touch very short, everything is going to be popping up immediately on here. So you can see you can fly through apps with the easy mode turned on. And what it's going to basically allow you to do is speed up the processing of how this device will actually operate. And it's going to allow, it's going to take away some of the options like widgets and, the ability to, customize a little bit. But if you definitely want the faster feel on here, then I think the easy mode is definitely the way to go. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful in any way possible. And if you did, just type down below, I'm still here. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. And I'm going to hit you back. I'll check you guys later, okay? Later, crew. Peace.